Rails victory. We here this afternoon for the next 20 minutes we're going to be discussing the fashions of World War II, falling between the years of 1938 approximately to 45. If anybody has some questions, please hold on to the very end. We'll answer them then. I'm going to start going through a pictorial of exactly common day wear. Let's start with Mr. Mitchell.
My name's Philip Mitchell, and I played a French person on the train, and the Germans find out we don't have the right papers, and they throw us off.
Come forward. All right. May I ask exactly who you are, Mr. Mitchell?
French, and I was reenacting Frenchmen going from Paris to Milan. We got thrown off at first.
All right. Can you explain to me what you're wearing?
Well, the waistcoat, which is called a vest sometimes, but it's truly a waistcoat. Pocket watch, which I forgot today. And a trilby, I guess they call it. That's what they, if you look at the old pictures, almost everybody had a hat like this. Yeah, well, my pocket watch, I have 36 of them, but I forgot to bring them.
All right, with what you're wearing, Mr. Mitchell, I'm curious, is this specifically for traveling attire or is it day wear?
No, most of them wore ties practically all the time to work. So this is more or less businessman.
All right. Well, thank you.
I'm his better half, and yes, we are trying to get to Milan without the Germans harassing us, but they don't seem to leave us alone.
I'm Philip's wife, and some of the things I have are from the 40s, some of them either I made or close to as possible. This is an alligator fur bag. It says on it was from Cuba, which up until the 50s, I think it was, Americans used to go there on vacation, so this is probably period to the time. But my dress, I made it out of rayon, which is fabric that was common in the World War II era. The pattern is from that era, the style. Shoes are reproductions. And my hose, I have seams.
You have a beautiful trio of jewelry.
This was my mother-in-law's. It is it's ivory. Now it's when my sister-in-law got through with all her jewelry, I asked if I could have what was left, and it was all the stuff I wanted anyway. The earrings are necklace and the ring.
So, would you consider this day wear or?
Yeah, this is day wear. People wore nylons and heels during the day to go shopping or to the market. You know, they didn't have flip-flops and sweatpants, I'm afraid. Maybe it was fortunate that they didn't have them. But the umbrella is from that period also. And the hat is from that style. So, the glasses are original. I had my own prescription for them.
Nice. Thank you.
This is a copy.
1940. What's it, invasion?
England. The invasion de Angleterre. We're going to invade England.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like how they will.
They never even tried.
No, they didn't.
They never tried to invade England.
English will not never be slaves.
They would have fought them on the beaches.
Bloody right.
Allison, I'm Allison, and I'm a French civilian that's traveling from Paris to Rouen. It's not exactly vintage, but some of the kind of the sleeves and the waist is quite indicative of a lot of the vintage day wear, and floral patterns are very popular. I got it because it looked vintage. I'm wearing hose, but not exactly vintage. A lot of French civilians couldn't wear hose; they were very precious. This is vintage. It's 1940s tilt hat. And it's a very popular tilt hat pattern. Pearl never goes out of style.
No, that's classic. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, this is my first event. My name is Pamela, and I'm from Vincennes, Indiana. And I just came along for my husband and my son. And I'm just kind of following the girls since I don't know what's going on.
Hi, I'm Shari Fesco. I don't have a problem being loud. My husband was the reenactor, so I just kind of got swept into it. I really didn't know anything. So I went to a really good resale shop not too far from me, and had an awesome person there to help me pick out things. So I guess my advice, if you're thinking about it, is don't be afraid to ask for help. I am not afraid to ask for help, and she helped me out a lot. And also, nobody's mentioned this, but bigger girls have a harder time finding things at shops because you probably all know that women were very tiny, and if they weren't very tiny, they made themselves very tiny foundation garments. So I had a bit of a time, but you know, stuff is definitely out there. And thanks to the sales lady, I was able to find this dress and a couple others. They're on the 50s, 40s border, and it's missing a button, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape for the money that I paid. I got the hat there as well, and that's definitely 40s, as are the gloves. And the shoes, I just got like Payless or something. So they're pretty easy to find 40s style shoes. And the purse is just mine from, well, I think.
Well, thank you.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm a French civilian this weekend, riding the train, trying to get home from work.
Alexandra, what are you wearing?
I'm Allie. I kind of have a combination of time periods going on. My shoes are very 30s style with the low heels and the laces. They would have been carried over into the 40s as you could not afford to buy new shoes. They would have been handed down. Towards the end of the war, especially, fabric was very hard to come by, and so things started getting smaller. So obviously there's no sleeves. This would be a sundress for a day like today, warm, maybe going to the beach or the park, riding your bike, something to that effect. So this is a later war style dress.
Thank you. Thank you, Allie.
Bonjour messieurs, comment va-t-il? Nous sommes les citoyens français.
My name is Jamie. These are 1938 pants. The hat's 1940s. The shoes would be more on the borderline of 1940. So this would be like, again, at the home front, working outside or just running around where I could wear this without
I have a suggestion. The only one wearing slacks, trousers. Was that common or was this a fashion?
No, it was that phenomenon. It just started later in 1940. It wasn't now.
I'm Emma. I'll be the bold Parisian today. Get to run around and harass harass the Germans and die. It's gonna be fun.
And I'm one of my favorite dresses.
My name is Diane, and I'm a U.S. Homefront housewife. My husband's off to war, as my sons are. And this is a domesticated dress. I'd wear this inside to cook and clean and read gossip magazines and listen to my radio, play some records. And I'm not wearing hose, and it was very common to wear ankle socks, and these are time period shoes. And my undergarments are, you know, the form-fitting undergarments, which is very comfortable in my eyes, or my figure, whatever. But this is just, I wouldn't really go traveling in this dress or church. I'd wear something a little more fancier, but these are very comfortable. It's all cotton, washes well, irons great. So, and you know, this isn't original. There is some decorative pleating and some really cool looking square buttons. Sometimes you can find buttons, they have little designs on them. So the length is just below my knees, and I'm good to go. A lot of dresses like mine or others, they usually have a matching cotton belt that is washable with your dress, just line dry it. But they usually wore belts at around this waist, and they usually match the dress.
Thank you, guys.
And I'm Julie. I'm also French civilian, and I am also trying to get home from work and just watching all the things that are going on while I'm here.
Hello, my name is Julie, and I wasn't sure I was going to be in the show, so I already took off my Mary Janes because my feet were kind of sore from wearing them all day up and down the trolley. So I put my Keds on, and the outfit that I have, it's my first time to reenact a World War II event, so as you can see, you can pull things together by going to resale shops. The dress, the gloves, the hat I borrowed from my neighbor, it's her mother's hat. I got my purse from the resale shop. If you just kind of have an eye of what type of clothing to look for, there's a lot out there that you can pull together. I didn't wear nylons because I wasn't sure if I could afford nylons, so I went with the bare leg. That's it. Thank you, Jim.
Okay, I'm Peter Stanowski. I'm with the 350 Infantry. I portray basically, you know, the propaganda units, which did, you know, you name it, camera work, writing about the wars, and also taking, you know, movies of the stuff.
Hello, I'm Hannah, and I'm wearing an original 1944 dress. You can notice the intense detailing that would be on the buttons for intricate details. This is an evening style dress. I would have had to be extremely rich to wear something like this. Also, I don't think anyone mentioned that most times women couldn't afford stockings, so they would take their eyeliner pencil and draw the seam up their leg, which a lot of people don't know. The cut was very 40s, and also the length would always be past your knee to be appropriate. My sandals are more European style. Shoes from then would only be around, the highest would be around 3 inches, most around 2. Jewelry, curls are most commonly associated with the 50s, but since I'm portraying a more expensive look, I could wear this kind of thing. But most times you'll see women wearing sweetheart jewelry.
Hi, I'm Danny Gajdashek. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm with the Mitchells, and I'm a dancer, so I get my suitcase looked at quite often.
She dances?
I dance at the Bouget's.
My name's Danny. I am on my way into Wuhan to go shopping. This is just what I'd wear there. I've got reproduction shoes, reproduction stockings, The details, as she was speaking of the buttons, the details were always in just extra stuff, the extra buttons. The pleating to give a woman a nice ladyly look, to accentuate the natural shape that she was supposed to have. Reproduction glasses that look relatively well. My hat's authentic. A woman many times would wear their hair up when they were working, but I was going into shop, so I let my hair stay down.
Question, is this linen or is this
This is a cotton, and it's as best I can tell an authentic from the 40s. Dry rotting in certain spots.
So, you never see that.
Yes. Oh, and my bag. My bag is eel. Yes, eel skin. So in the day they didn't have to worry about credit cards. I can't put any credit cards in here because the eel will actually demagnetize the credit cards. Just in case you go looking, ask what it is. But it's a red eel. Anything else?
Bonjour. I'm Cole. I am a student in Paris. As you can see, while the other ladies are wearing dresses and things, I am wearing a collection of separates, things that can be mixed and matched, very simple pieces, skirts, blouses, sweaters, anything that can do double duty at a time when we don't have a lot of clothing choices. And of course, my skirt is homemade, my blouse is homemade, my sweater actually belonged to my brother who is not wearing it currently, so I borrowed it. And I'm wearing more practical shoes, not wearing stockings, not a lot of makeup, no fancy red lips or anything. I have my bag to carry my things as I travel home. It's much more practical, and I wouldn't be necessarily having to dress up to go out because being younger, the fashion is to be more casual in our appearance.
Get that out of my face.
Get that out of your face?
I will literally go ahead.
Last but not least, is me. I appear before you today a little disheveled. If you were seeing me on the trail rides, you know what happened.
The character I'm playing is a secret agent, part of the partisans here at the Railway Museum in Elgin. My job is to get shot.
I will not elaborate on it, but as you can see, I'm pretty dressed to the nines. I have gloves, I have an evening satchel, I've got my fur, my stole, hat, matching jewelry. I'm definitely out for the day onto the evening. What I'm wearing here, I'll start with the shoes. The shoes themselves, of course, are repro. The stockings were original. They have the seams in the back. The dress I'm wearing is actually a reproduction also, but it's copied from an original garment. The stole, hate to say it people, it's real. And the purse itself is an actual 1943 purse that was lent, or actually now is mine, from my sister when she was visiting my aunt last fall. The hat, of course, is handmade. A lot of the women took the time to make their accessories. Knitting became a #1 hat hobby because of its craftiness along with its versatility. So there you have it, a little bit of the scale of the day wear, night wear, casual wear, elegant wear of World War II. Thank you for coming.